never slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
What's up? Welcome back to the channel. Stan with the statement, and this is our first Smackdown review of 2025. How's your new year going, everyone? I hope it's well, because mine's been kind of meh. People getting sick, the weather changing, wrestling extended to 3 hours, a show. Yeah, I was entertained. Don't let me... I got very complacent with 2 hours instead of 3 hours. To me, tonight, I found myself a little bored in between segments in wrestling matches. So, that's just me, though. I could be wrong. It's a good thing for the wrestlers because they get to get more time on air, which I'm all about that. But be entertaining. There were some entertaining things tonight. We'll get to that. And there were some non-entertaining things tonight, and we'll probably skip over some of those. Just saying. Oh. So they start the night off with a recap of Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens. Cody Owens, the feud. Cody's music hit. Small pop. It wasn't huge. Not a huge, but it was decent. Comes down, and thank God he's wearing the title on his shoulder like a real champion should. You either wear it around your waist or you put it up on your arm, around your shoulder. You don't carry it like a baby. That's a Ric Flair thing. I get it. Cody's trying to bring back the old heel, which Cody is a heel if you really think about it. But yeah, anyway. Comes down, starts cutting a promo about Kevin Owens, about his neck, about how he's disrespected, and how Kevin has not the rightful champion, stole the belt, blah, blah, yada. And then a happy surprise happened. Drew McIntyre's music hit. A Raw superstar, we'll get to that, shows up on SmackDown. He's not in his gear. He's coming down to talk. He comes down to talk, gets in the ring with Cody. Cody's a little off-putted, and Drew's like, I'm not here for that. I'm not here to hurt you, because I'm actually here to help you. He goes, wrestling has been at its greatest that it is right now. He goes, and you're the quarterback. He goes, yeah. They went through back and forth with this a little bit. I got the message. I think everyone got the message. Cody didn't get the message. Cody's not having it because Drew's been attacking all his friends. Anybody who's helped Roman, aka the Bloodline, or even CM Punk, Drew's got a problem with it. And I fucking love it. It's a great story. He's going to be one of the best heels on SmackDown. That's right. He will be transferred to SmackDown with this new little portal window, trade window. The reason why he came out here is they're building towards his arrival to SmackDown. He is going to be a heel. He's going to probably be their best heel they have. Why? Because most of their major stars are going to Raw because Netflix wants them. Drew's a major star. Don't get it twisted. He's a major star, but he's not the ones that Netflix wants to market. But also, Drew's on another level right now. He's a chameleon. He can go anywhere he wants, either show, and do just fine. He'll have plenty of good feuds. His promos have been on point. His matches are on point. I digress. He's coming to SmackDown. So, basically tells Cody, is like, I'm not here to hurt you. I'm here to help you. Cody's not having it. They go back and forth. Drew even gets out of the ring even after Cody takes off his jacket, puts down his title. Cody. Just come out in fucking jeans and a fucking ripped up shirt, or come down in your gear, your pants and your shirt. Something. I know you're not supposed to wrestle, but the suit thing, yeah, I'm just getting tired of Cody. I believe it's a failed experiment. I'm just saying. Anyway, Drew gets out and he goes, look, I'm not here for you, but I will give you one last piece of advice. Watch your back. And then the crowd started being loud. And I was like, here we go. Cody Rhodes gets attacked by Kevin Owens. Blindside. Drew doesn't help. He gets down. He walks up the ramp with a smirk on his face. And then goes back to the ring with Cody and KO. And this gave me Brock Lesnar Cena vibes. You remember when Brock Lesnar busted Cena's mouth and they kept going back and forth with each other? This is the vibe that they were kind of going for. I am so ready for this match, even though we still got a long build. We got a whole month to wait till this match happens. So they're going to build this shit out. They're going to run it into the ground. Some other things are going to happen to it. So I'm happy because, you know, I got to see Drew on Friday night, and that's some good shit. Oh, so after that, we go to a commercial break. Then we get Shinsuke Nakamura versus Andrade. And Shinsuke's new entrance, I fucking love it. I love it. Being involved and growing up in martial arts when I was younger to to my teen years, being involved in martial arts. I love that type of stuff. It has a place in my heart. And I love Shinsuke. Heel Shinsuke is always going to be better than face Shinsuke. I love how they slowed his music down. It sounds more like feudal Japan. I love it. Andre comes down, does his normal stick. They have a decent match. They do. Shinsuke won, of course, and then he gets attacked by I'm a dumbass LA Knight. They're going back and forth. Honestly, I'm not an LA Knight fan. I was. If he's a heel, I'm happy with it. I want him to do the stuff like he did in TNA. You know what I mean? When he was doing the dummy shit. I love that shit. It was hilarious, comical, but it was heelish. I liked it. Eli Drake, you know. Dummy, yeah. He hit the button. Dummy. Love that. Then backstage, we got Apollo Crews goes up to Pretty Deadly. Tells them, he goes, you know, guys, it wasn't right. And then El Delto Del Phasma attacks Pretty Deadly. Yeah, it's pretty funny. They split them up. And then Aldis wants to talk to Pretty Deadly. They have a little thing. And then when they go away, DIY comes up and he said, we're the champions. We have the ability to say who's next. He goes, so if you guys want to chop the title, I would make sure that Motor City Machine Guns don't win tonight. That they don't get that win. So that happened. And then we get Michin versus Pepper Nevin, and it was decent. I loved it. Yeah. Then they cut to the back. I'm not going over that match. It was just your basic female match. Michin won. It was great. The flat back attack fucking killed me when they set it over the line. Where's King when you need to say she ain't got no puppies? Anyway, they call her a flat back because obviously she doesn't have any. Yeah. So they're being body shaming without being body shaming. Wise Man's is seen in the back. Paul Heyman is walking through the back, and the place got a huge pop. You heard it. People love Paul Heyman. I love Paul Heyman. Usually if Paul Heyman's there, Roman Reigns is there. So everyone knows tonight was on a 6-man tag match with OG Bloodline minus Roman with the new Bloodline. So we figured we might see a Roman because Monday we got the whole Roman Reigns solo feud going on. Yay, Solo's music hits. Oh, no, wait. Paul came out to the ring, was doing his normal stick, and then Solo stopped it. And his music hit. He got some fire in his thing. It's just Solo. It's not the Bloodline. And Solo gets in the ring, and Paul cuts a promo about Roman winning. And then Solo says, he goes, Wise Man, you owe CM Punk a favor. Solo So I need a favor, so I can owe you a favor. And Paul gives him a very intriguing look. Solo says, I need someone who loves my family, that respects my family. So to hold the Ulafala. So when Roman Reigns wins, you can put it around his neck and I will acknowledge him as tribal chief. And Paul, without saying, he goes, I could do that. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we can do it. He goes, but when I beat Roman Reigns on Monday, he goes, you're going to put the Ulafala around my neck. You're going to be my wise man. I own you forever. Then Roman has no choice but to acknowledge me as the tribal chief. And yeah, he hands Heyman the mic. Heyman just lays it on the mat and he walks away. I was like, all right, they're trying to play this up to a doubt, but it's not that way. Oh man, I'm going through my notes. I'm sorry. I took little notes here and there. Next we got the Motor City Machine Guns versus DIY for the Tag Team Championships. DIY came out, did their normal stick. Motor City Machine Guns come out. And let me say this, I actually enjoy their entrance. It fits their punk, their alternate lifestyle look. It fits them. Great match, back and forth. El Delo, Del Phasma, and Pretty Deadly are out by the ring. They end up fighting. And then the Motor City Machine Guns get both Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa in submission holds. And they're about so close to tap. Then Pretty Deadly and El Gato Del Phasma land on them, cause a disqualification. DIY wins. They're not taking those things off him for a while. But funny shit is, in the front row, beautiful sign, I believe in Joe Hendry. Yes, everyone believes in Joe Hendry. We got Nia and Candice LeRae in the back, getting ready for their matches. Nia has a match against Naomi for her world title, her women's WWE championship. And they were talking shit about Tiffy. And so, yeah, it was weird. We haven't seen Tiffy. Then they're walking through the back, and Carmelo bumps him to Sammy, talks about wanting to run it back, and then the Usos join him, and they're all like laughing at him. And it's like, yeah, you want to come? Yeah, that's what we thought. And then he walked away, and I was like, oh, that's going to set up for another run-in at the end of the show. Didn't happen. We already seen Drew on this show, so we know Drew and Sammy are both there. We know KO's there. Sammy says, let me go get my gear, and we'll get ready, and we'll do this. And they're walking, and then Kevin Owens with the wing eagle comes by, and he bumps Jay's shoulder. And Jay goes, you got a problem? He goes, watch your back, and smirks. And I'm like, oh. And then they're walking away, and Jay goes, man, why does everybody got so many problems over here? He goes, I'm just trying to. Jay and Jimmy will stay on SmackDown. Jay is staying on SmackDown, I believe. I think they're going to put him on SmackDown with Sammy. Him and Sammy are going to stay on SmackDown because they're going to keep Roman away from everybody for a little bit. That's what's going to happen. Next, we got Jax versus Naomi. Do not like Naomi's new music. Bring back, I Feel the Glow. Bring that one back. It was a way better music for her. This new one, I don't like it. I just don't like it. Bianca's with her. Nia Jax comes down. Nia, before all this happened, told Candice make sure that Bianca knows her place around ringside. This was a decent match. It went back and forth. And then near the end of the match, Tiffy makes a thing. And she comes down there to the ref. Says, I want to cash in. And then she pushes the ref where he couldn't see her. And then she hits Naomi with the briefcase. Yeah. And Nia wins. Then Tiffy does the same thing to Nia. Cashes in her thing. And then gives one of the most beautiful perfect moonsaults I've ever seen. 1, 2, 3. Tiffy time. Tiffany Stratton is our new WWE Women's Champion. I'm so glad they finally pulled the trigger. I don't know why they pulled the trigger for tonight. I don't know if it was because of the 3-hour block or they got something special planned for Tiffy. I don't know. But thank you. Nia is a boring ass champion. She's a heel. She's doing her part, but at the same time, she gets on my damn nerves. She cannot wrestle, and she's made so many botches. It's not even funny. I'm just not a fan of her. Never have been. Tiffy, congratulations. We have a new champion, and I have a feeling I know why. It's because it's going to be Charlotte versus Tiffy. That's exactly what's going to happen. Ugh. It was good. I loved it. Oh, I loved it. So we go to a commercial break. We come back, and then we see Solo and the Bloodline walk through the back. And screaming is Jacob. Jacob is screaming the entire time. He goes, I wake up and I think about my brother. I love you, Solo. The shit is so funny. Here's my thing. You don't fuck with Jacob because Jacob could dog walk your ass. You know what I mean? He can actually fight. But him doing this shtick is hilarious to me. And then, of course, we got we got him. Love Tamatanga. They come out. Jay and the whole crew are coming through the crowd. Biggest pop of the night. Biggest pop of the night. Jay is so over with the crowd. This match went very, very long. And no fuckery really happened. It was just a lot of tag in, tag outs. Some fuckery here and there. Jacob actually tagged in Solo. Jay kicked Solo and then went after Jacob and didn't realize that Solo was the man. So, yeah. Jay actually ate the pin, which I don't understand why. Sammy could have ate the pin. Jamie should have ate the pin. I get it. They had to make Solo have a credible win before Monday, but that was the Smackdown. The ups and the downs of this show, like I said, it ran way too long for my taste. It was a filler show. The only couple good things that progressed the story is we got Drew McIntyre coming to SmackDown. It's going to happen. Mark the date on your calendar. I said it. He's coming to SmackDown. It's not. And they're going to have a KO and Drew McIntyre team. Fantasy booking, Seth Rollins joins the mix, and they just go on a tear. And if it was my booking, which sounds so corny for like a WWE type booking, instead of calling them the New Shield, I call them the Sword, because the Shield was the shield of injustice. They would stop people from getting unjustifiably upset, hurt, winning, lost, whatever. I would call this one the Sword, just because one is Drew McIntyre with his big sword, and their little thing is with a sword, we attack, and we attack for justice, like, you know, Keyboard Warriors, just, yeah. So that would be my take, even though that's the corniest, whitest shit ever. But you know, we all feel the same way. Oh, I actually got a special thing going on tomorrow. I am taking my son, who's almost an adult, yeah, to watch AEW Collision. They're actually coming to our town. I looked up the price of tickets and they were so low. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go watch AEW. Don't get me wrong. I'm loving some of the AEW storylines. I don't cover as much on the channel. We're gonna get to it, but yeah, it is so much fun. Also, Thursday's podcast was great. We unveiled the Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast Network. I will be having a live stream show with this channel and with that. We are rebranding everybody's channel. So now from the Wolfpack, we are actually going to start our own each individual shows and come together once a week for our Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast show. So that is, to me, is awesome. We're all just a bunch of creators who are friends, love talk about wrestling, and we have different takes. So we have fun. We hold each other accountable on our stupid takes, and yeah, we just try to have fun. Our viewership has been way, way more successful in the last few months than it has been because we've been pushing all this good stuff to everyone, and we're getting a lot of good feedback and some feedback that we need to hear. We really do. Just like me. I like you guys. I wish I would, in the comments, shoot off if you don't like something I said or you want to defend what WWE is doing versus what they should be doing, or if you don't like my take and you got a better take, I want to hear about it. So talk to me. Yeah, I appreciate you guys. Like I said, follow our socials. Go check out the Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast Thursday, 7:30-ish. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Check me out. I usually do 2 to 3 videos a week. Mondays for Raw. Then you have Smackdown plus the pod. And then if there is a PLE or pay-per-view, I usually try to cover it on those days. I also do prediction videos. All that. My prediction, I'm going to just put on the end of I'll just do that in another video. Bump it. But tomorrow I'm going to go see AEW. I believe it's a double taping, so I'm going to see Ring of Honor and AEW Collision in Charlotte, North Carolina. And Edge and Rated R FTR is going to be fighting the Learning Tree. So we get to see Jericho. We get to see Edge. I hope they have Ricochet. I hope MJF says some shit. I hope they do. I don't know if he's going to go to Collision or not. Might get to see Dustin Rhodes. You know, I might do a couple lives and report as we're there. I know sometimes that Facebook and YouTube don't like that, but oh well, we'll try it. But yeah, I get to spend some time with my son, and we get to do our thing. So we'll be traveling to go watch wrestling tomorrow. Woo! So I got to get this done so I can get into bed, wake up in the morning, get on my little errands to be done, and that way me and him can go hang out. It's going to be a good time. So I might have some videos on that. I doubt I'll do a review video because it's just Collision, but I might just tell you about the events. I will be posting pictures on my socials about the crowd. The IWC is nuts about the crowd and how many people actually go to this. So when I bought tickets, there was not that many seats left. So I don't know. I will be taking before and after pictures throughout the night, videos, and report anything live that happens. So check that out. Check us out. Remember to always like, follow, share, and subscribe. The subscribe numbers are going up. I appreciate you guys. And as always, be good people. Have a good new year, and we'll see you soon. Later.